the name of God, the beneficent, the merciful. It is His grace and mercy that He has created angels. And I am one of the lucky to be an angel, going around the creation and witness different events. So I am asked to present the early life of Prophet Ibrahim because I have witnessed that part of his life. It was 4,000 years ago. I happened to see Prophet Ibrahim first time. He was 15 years. He was sitting on the top of the mountain. I asked him what was he doing there. And he said he was reflecting, he was looking around the wonders of creation to find out who is the true creator. You know, those days, the people used to worship star, moon, sun as their lords. And some used to worship strange statues. Nobody knew who they were. And some worshipped the tyrant King Namrud. Strange. Prophet Ibrahim was blessed with wisdom from his birth. So he refused to accept these false gods. And he wanted to find out how should one find the true God, true creator from the nature, from the creation, so that he can explain others. He knew within himself that there was a God. And now I went round the creation as an angel for the last 10 years. And I'm back today. Back to the same place where I met Prophet Ibrahim 10 years earlier. Now he's seated here on the chair in front of his house. He is now 25, grown up, looking handsome. And I can see radiance on his face. I'm going to ask him about his success in finding the true creator. And I will want you all to be silent. Just be silent. I'm going to ask him and he will relieve. And he will speak out. Ibrahim. Excuse me, Ibrahim. Oh, angel, peace be upon you. Peace be upon you too, Ibrahim. Ibrahim, tell me, how far you have succeeded in finding the true creator, the God? Oh, angel, since the time we met, I continued reflecting, pondering, and looking around the wonders in the creation of heavens and earth. I looked at the sky, the sun, the moon, the star, the clouds, the rains, the alternation of the nights and the days, and the human beings, the animals, birds, insects, plants, the change of color of the leaves. Everything I saw, I used to get excited. What a joy to see the wonders, the beauty in the creation. And my excitement and my seriousness was liked by the Creator, the Lord. And He showed me the entire kingdom of the heavens. Oh, amazing, amazing wonders, awesome, thousands and thousands of stars and planets, thousands of them, beautiful. And then He showed me the kingdom of the earth. Beneath the ocean, awesome. Look at the colors, wonders, amazing wonders. I was wonderstruck. I laid my head down on the ground.
Glory, glory be to the fashioner of the heavens and the earth, the Almighty, the All-Powerful, the Exalted, the originator of the heavens and the earth. I submit to you, my Lord. I surrender to your will, my Lord.
And as I raised my head, I started receiving the inspiration, revelations, and the command that I should start preaching and guiding people that there is no God, but one God, one unique God. I knew within myself from my childhood that I have to preach, I have to guide, like a prophet. But now I got the command to start. So I started loving everyone. I just loved everyone. I gave charity to the poor. And anybody who passed my home, I invited to have food with me. I made friends. And now by the grace of God, I have got my followers. They come and we all worship one unique God. And you know, this news naturally reached the tyrant king Namrud. And he's scared. He's afraid that if my followers grow in number, they might revolt. And he'll lose his kingdom, his throne, and his crown. He's scared. So now he has invited me to see him tomorrow in his court, tomorrow morning. And I tell you, these people pretend. They are clever, they are cunning. He is going to pretend as if he is my friend. But it is false. He will offer me, he will tempt me with wealth. He will tempt me with wealth and with positions. He will tempt me with wealth and position. To see I give up preaching and he remained king and God. Come tomorrow to the court and see yourself how he pretends. So Prophet Ibrahim visits the court. The court packed with ministers and hundreds of officials. And the trend of the court is to cheer whenever Namrud speaks. And make a lot of noises, oh, hooray, all that, when Namrud is opposed. So now, as Prophet Ibrahim walks in, Namrud stands up. Stand up! Stand up, everyone! As a mark of respect to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, your presence this day in our court is indeed an honor for us. Ibrahim, I have been hearing so many wonderful things about you. About your passion for charity, about your hospitality. And most important, my reliable ministers have been telling me that you are the most trustworthy, most wise, and most reliable citizen of my country. So Ibrahim, we welcome you to be the chief of our ministers. Ibrahim, I don't want to be. What? What? You don't want to be the chief of our ministers? Ibrahim? No, I don't want to be. Hooray! Hooray! Silence! Silence! Quiet! My ministers and my officials and me, we all are wise. And there's a difference between Ibrahim and us. We are just wise, and Ibrahim is the wisest. Being the wisest, he decides. I am king and I am God. But I am wrong. How can a noble preacher, an honorable preacher, be a minister? How can he be a politician? Politician is always clever and cunning, and the preacher is always true. It is foolish. It is foolish of me to expect Ibrahim, the preacher, to be the minister. So Ibrahim, I apologize. It is wrong of me. And Ibrahim, you must continue preaching for peace in my land. And we will like to cooperate, all the ministers and all the officials. We all must cooperate, Ibrahim, to preach. So Ibrahim, now there are no differences between you and me. We are going to be friends. So, Ibrahim, now you tell me, what do you want? I want you to believe there is no God but one God, one unique God. Ibrahim, how many gods do you want us to believe, Ibrahim? You know, we have plenty gods, and you know, I am also a god. Ibrahim, now tell me, what is so special about your God that is not in me? What is so special, Ibrahim? My Lord gives life and causes death. Minister of my presence, minister of my presence. Yes, my Lord. Go get 2 prisoners right now. 2 prisoners, right now. Ibrahim, I don't deny your Lord gives life and causes death. And I too give life and cause death, Ibrahim. My Lord, here are the prisoners, my Lord. What are their crimes and what is the punishment? My Lord, he murdered his mother and his wife, my Lord, and he's going to be hanged tomorrow morning, my Lord. So he's going to die tomorrow morning? Yes, my Lord. Ibrahim, he's going to die and I am going to give him life. Release him and send him home. My Lord, he's most dangerous, my Lord, very dangerous, my Lord. Dangerous for me, for you, for all of us, my Lord. He's very dangerous, my Lord. I have given him life, send him home. I gave him life. Now tell me, what about the other one? What has he done? What is his crime? And what is his punishment? Take him away and hang him right now. Hang him now! My Lord, have mercy on me, my Lord. You are my God, you are my Lord. I worship you, my Lord. Mercy, my Lord. Forgive me, my Lord. Have mercy. Oh, my Lord. My mother, my children, they are all waiting outside, my Lord. Have mercy, my Lord. Take him away right now and hang him now. I give him death. Namrud, my Lord is just and you are unjust. My Lord is merciful and you are tyrant. Ibrahim, tell me what more about your God. What more? My God raises sun from the east. You rise from the west. Ibrahim, you said your Lord is merciful. My ministers and my officials, now you'll see how much merciful I am going to be. Ibrahim, it is my mercy. It is my mercy, Ibrahim. I let you go. Go. My mercy will let you go, but Ibrahim, for 10 days. In 10 days you come back, you are wise. If you don't come back, Ibrahim, I will have to plan. And my plan, once planned, it is done, Ibrahim. And my plans will be very, very worst and horrible. I don't want to plan for you, Ibrahim, but those will be horrible. So go back. It's my mercy for 10 days and then come back. So Prophet Ibrahim leaves. And now you are going to see one more scene. Actually speaking, when you will attend this full-length play, you will be thrilled. There are events which are not only eye-opener, but it will strengthen our faith. Especially when Prophet Ibrahim is thrown in the blazing fire. See what happens. how he is protected by the Lord. Many, many more scenes, but this one scene we are going to show you. This is the last scene when Prophet Ibrahim was passing beside a lake. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, calm, quiet in the blue lake. Look at the reflection of the mountains and the trees. Beautiful. My Lord, you are the fashioner of all beautiful things. Glory be to you, my Lord. And the fisherman here. Look at his reflection, the fisherman fishing under the tree. Beautiful reflections. Everything is beautiful. Oh, what a pleasant day. Hey, what is this? A dead body of an animal. Half on the land and half in the water. Come and see. Oh, the small fishes biting away the dead body, bit by bit by bit by bit. And the small fishes, are eaten by the large fishes. Strange. And the large fishes swim. Oh, and the fisherman, he catches the large fishes. And he takes home. Strange. The dead body parts, small fishes, and then goes to the big fishes, and then goes to the fisherman, and fisherman eats the fish. He cooks, he just eats. So the fisherman eats the dead body parts. Strange. Strange. The body parts of the dead animal going through the fish to the fisherman, and the next day it goes out from the fisherman to the waste in the soil. And then it is absorbed by the soil, and then the roots of the plants, they absorb from the soil, goes to the trunk, to the branches, to the leaves, and the sheep eats the leaf. And then we eat the sheep. So we eat the dead body again. So it goes on spreading, hundreds and thousands. My Lord, strange. My Lord, oh my Lord, when I am buried in my grave, my body will be eaten by the insects. They'll eat my flesh, my bones, and the insects will die, and they become the part of the soil, and the roots will absorb my body from the soil into the trunk, the branches, the leaves, and the sheep will eat the leaves, and then we'll eat the sheep, and people will eat my dead body, and then it will go again by waste in the soil. It will be absorbed in the soil, and then again it will come in the plants and the sheep, and it will be eaten by the people. Everybody will eat my body from the grave, and it will spread into hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. My Lord, and you are going to bring my body parts from the thousands and thousands and thousands of places, from all, my Lord, you are going to bring all my body parts in my grave, and you will bring me back to life. My Lord, you are great, my Lord, you are great. I believe you, my Lord, you bring back the dead. My Lord, I am your prophet. I am your friend, my Lord. Just show me once how you bring the dead to life. My Lord, I believe it. I want to just ease my heart and strengthen my faith, my Lord. Just show me once, my Lord, how you bring dead to life. Ibrahim, how you bring dead to life, my Lord. Ibrahim, go collect 4 different birds, slaughter each of those, mince and mix so much that no one should be able to make out which part belongs to which bird. Then divide in 4 parts. Take each of the part and keep it on the top of 4 mountains around you. Come back and call the birds in my name and see how they come back to you, flying and back as you saw them before. My Lord, you are always so merciful, my Lord. So I went, I collected 4 different birds. I brought them and I slaughtered. I slaughtered, and I slaughtered. And then I minced. I minced, and I minced, and I minced. And I mixed, and I mixed, I mixed, and mixed, and mixed. Until no one can make out which particle belongs to which bird. Now, I divide it into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now, I'm going to take each part onto the top of the mountain. Each mountain. Now I got to kill all these 4 parts on the top of 4 mountains. So I come down and take the other part on the top of the other mountain. And the 3rd part on the part of the 3rd mountain. And the 4th part on the top of the 4th mountain. Now I got to call the birds. And they're going to, in the name of God, in the name of God, in the name of God, the beneficent, the merciful, the beneficent, the merciful, the beneficent, the merciful. Oh birds, oh birds, oh birds, come, 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 come. Oh birds, come, come, oh birds, come, come. Oh, oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, look at that bird, hey, peacock, peacock, crow, crow, pigeon, pigeon, pigeon. Oh, look at it, look at it.